President Karzai has been an international fixture as the leader of Afghanistan since 2001, when he was named chairman of the transitional body that became the current Afghan administration. But his once bright international reputation has been battered by 8 years of war. His top political rivals, all of whom served in his government, blame him for many of the country's problems. Former Foreign Minister Abdullah, who is considered the best positioned challenger to win the race, says political power in Afghanistan has become too centralized under Mr. Karzai. He wants to change the government to a parliamentary system.
I don't see the strength of the government in how much power one person has in a system. We should see what is the people's share in the system.
Abdullah supports reconciling with Taliban factions by bringing them into the government, and he wants to improve infrastructure to boost the economy. The 49-year-old ophthalmologist has been one of the most active campaigners in the field, holding huge political rallies, meeting with rural tribal leaders, and producing savvy television commercials. He also debated former Finance Minister Ashraf Ghani last month in a televised event that lifted both candidates' profiles. Ghani is an economist and the former Finance Minister who won praise for the job until he quit in 2004. Shortly after, he became a fierce critic of President Karzai for overseeing what Ghani has called a predatory government riddled with corruption. The former United Nations official is viewed as a technocrat with an extensive plan for rebuilding Afghanistan's economy.
My political campaign is based on one fact. I am a national candidate and have a detailed strategy to change the direction of the nation. I haven't seen that in any other candidate campaigns.
Ghani pledges to create 1 million jobs, build 1 million homes, and modernize the country's agriculture to boost farmers' income. The former Kabul University chancellor says he also wants to build a university for women. Ramazan Bashardost was among the lesser-known candidates until a recent opinion survey suggested he could finish in third. He has drawn as much attention for his methods as his proposals. Traveling around Afghanistan in an ordinary car, sleeping in his campaign tent in Kabul, his low-budget, no-security campaigning has reinforced his image as a regular Afghan.
I'm a politician who was a member of parliament and a cabinet minister, and I'm here, sitting in a tent, receiving visitors without guards. People say it's not possible that anyone can come in here without being searched. But what we can dream today can always be a reality of tomorrow.
Not only has he survived his campaign, his message appears to have found an audience. He pledges to take jobs away from foreigners working in Afghanistan and give them to Afghans desperate for employment. He thinks if he becomes president, the Taliban would have no reason to continue fighting. With election workers putting the final touches on preparations for Thursday's poll, there is still a great deal of worry about whether the government will be able to carry out a credible vote. Some of Mr. Karzai's opponents, who accuse him of trying to rig the election, say they expect a second-round runoff will be needed between the top two finishers. Barry Newhouse, VOA News, Washington.